everybody. I'm Larry.
All right, Larry, thank you very much. It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Browns and the Buffalo Bills. This will be fielded at the 8. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Here's the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
I'm often struck when I watch LaShawn McCoy play, how often you just watch him, and you can almost get mesmerized by his style, and then, boom, there's another 20-plus-yard run. It's amazing how he pulls it off.
Yeah, his former second-round pick out of Pittsburgh, still doing it in the league at a very, very high level. And they'll keep on the ground with McCoy. Look at the spin. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line. Good, strong, explosive run that started inside, which means you've got to control those defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, the nose guards. Those guys have to be controlled. How about the offensive line, the job they just did? Yeah, key that A-gap usually on those runs, right?
That's where it all starts because everyone wants to kind of control that area. It disrupts things from the defensive side and the offensive side. As we just saw, it opens up possibilities.
Second down, it's McCoy. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on third and just a yard.
We are watching a runner having a really nice game. Carrying it very well. Vision is excellent, but boy, look at the help he's getting. Offensive line, I think they're pretty eager to block for him.
Let's go, Ohio!
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
And, partner, in a lot of short yardage situations, you'll see the linebackers step up into the gaps, what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, to make sure they take away all spaces, all creases. That one worked really well for them.
They only needed a yard, instead went backwards. Dashing through the snow. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Nick O'Leary, his first touchdown on the year. And the Bills have taken the early lead.
I don't know who exactly made the call. Was it the special teams coach? But it had to be okayed by the head coach. Gutsy call. Fake field goal that results in a touchdown. A terrific play.
And this will be a touchback. Last year would have come out to the 20. This year they'll move it out to the 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here on first down. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they're going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Well, we can easily say what a start defensively. First quarter, and the defense already got in the lead before they even stepped on the field. And now they come up with an interception on the very first play they're out there. If they can turn this into points, that would be an absolute dream start to this game.
Finding time. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Sammy Watkins, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. From the shotgun, it's Taylor. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Surveying the field. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. He has just been a load for opposing offenses to account for. Now 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? Take away all the alleys, right? They range deep and make a whole lot of great catches.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Now that's the way you want to start a drive. Talk about a tone setter as well as a playbook opener. Now if you want to take a big shot over the top, you're all positioned to do so.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. And they're just a couple of yards shy of a 1st down here on 3rd down. They'll drop the throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Josh Gordon, the intended receiver, and that brings up 4th down.
But that's the type of pass play that you need to wait for routes to develop. You need a little time in the pocket, but that's hard to do when you got people in your face.
They're going to try and throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. He's got a man. It's Corey Coleman. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Fresh set of downs here.
Watch him now, Barney!
On the ground, this is Johnson. And some space here. And he's going to take it down to about the 35 here. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
That was a good run, and it got to the 2nd level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. 1st level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
1st down and 10 now for the offensive group. So an excellent throw and an excellent catch there.
Zone coverage, which means you just have to find the open areas in between defenders, is exactly what happened on that play.
The 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he cuts it out to the sideline. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 18 yards there, and it'll be a 1st and goal.
Whenever we meet with coaches and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole...
And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Duke Johnson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This will be fielded at the 6. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. 1 man in the backfield. That's McCoy. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
That was not a completion that results in a highlight video. But at the same time, if you have those kind of completions all game long, eventually one of them might turn into a highlight.
On the counter, here's McCoy. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8. It moves the chains.
Oh, he's got it going early in this one. That's the Shady McCoy. That's vintage right there, right? Breaking tackles, creating explosive runs. And if they don't take care of this early, look out. This guy's going to have a big, big day.
You know where he got that nickname Shady, by the way?
I know you're going to educate me on it. Help me out.
Mama gave him that name when he was a youngster.
And if Mama named him Shady, we're going to call him Shady.
Absolutely.
That was another good run, and he's having an excellent day. And right now, I don't think his team could have any more confidence in handing him the football.
Second and very short here, less than a yard. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
Let's go!
Taylor with a give to McCoy. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down. One receiver right, that's Brown. From midfield now, here's Taylor. He gets it to Brown, complete. They get 9 yards there, and they get a first down.
Quarterbacks like throwing the slant route, but they have to be careful about ball placement. They have to put it in a spot and make sure the receiver has his body in front of the defenders.
Now a first down carry here from McCoy. 2 yards on the carry there, it'll be second down. Second down following the run. 10th carry now for McCoy. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10.
Watch left, watch left. Tight end to left, tight end left.
They come out here in the eye. Snap count threw the defense off. 5-yard penalty. So 5 yards remain now. Still first down. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Out of the gun, it's Taylor. It's complete to Brown, right side. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a first and goal. It's a 5-receiver set, 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Now Taylor on first down. His pass caught at the 4. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Charles Clay, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bills have taken the lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. And the Browns getting set to go. And they're going to need another. Still down here.
Every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch it in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, we gave up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. A good pickup there at 22.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Now back to throw. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Browns a first down.
Hurry up, here we go. No, check, Patriot.
Back to throw now on first down. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And in this weather, and I know you weren't a quarterback, you were on the defensive side of things, but how hard is it to throw that football?
It can't be easy because you never know how the moisture is going to affect things, and each quarterback handles it differently.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Kenny Brin, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn it into a play action, and throw one deep.
2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free, and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set. 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield, hit you little people.
Good run there. See if they stay on the ground for second down. A fake to McCoy. Now it's Taylor. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. From the gun on third down, it's Taylor. Left side here, caught by Clay. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. They'll come out in the pistol. Shift together here from the D-line. They go back to the ground with McCoy. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
Watkins alone on the left side. Now Taylor to throw on second down. This will be caught by Brown. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal. Line now, it's first and goal. Now McCoy. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. LaShawn McCoy, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bills will add on to their lead. And there the counter play proves successful for the touchdown. What typically makes a counter play in general successful, Charles?
But what you're trying to do, Brandon, is to get the team moving in one direction, meaning the defense, get them going in one direction and then wall them off with your blocking and bring it back in the other direction. That way, you don't actually have to punish them with your blocking. You just position them. And if you have any kind of a good back, they'll take full advantage of it and gain good yardage.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that second touchdown now. Give him 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave him with a 3rd and 11 situation. Offense needs 11. Have to think pass here on 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. 12 yards there as they move the chains. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Gets it to Gordon. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. So 1:56 to play in this 1st half. Back to Buffalo after this. A reminder coming up at halftime while the two of us head for warmer areas of the press box. We'll be sending you to Orlando where Larry Ridley will have highlights and analysis of this 1st half.
Send me to Orlando, please.
Don't be so soft. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
That's caught. It's Coleman. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Second down following the incompletion. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's caught at the 2. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Josh Gordon, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Browns move back within a couple of the lead. And this is no good as well. He's missed twice now, and that's the difference in this ball game. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here come the Bills. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we saw with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put it.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And welcome back, the offensive unit. They took the timeout, and now they get set to line up as we resume action. Watkins alone on the left side. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. He shakes it off. He's got the hook up to Andre Holmes. They get 25 yards out of that one. And the Bills are going to have a first down. And let's not take for granted, in these conditions, that's never an easy pass and catch.
You really got to find a way to drive the ball. You know, get your grip. You know, that's why we see some of the guys now, they put the gloves on when they throw the ball in this type of a condition. Sometimes the glove might make it too slippery. So you've got to figure out what's going to work for you.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They'll throw on first down with Taylor. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was Corey Brown. And now it's second down.
Sometimes it looks pretty simple, batting the ball away. But oftentimes there's some pretty good teaching and practice that goes into it. Being able to get to the receiver, not interfere, and get his hands through the football and knock it away.
Going to drop this off to McCoy, complete. And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. It's just their first, so they'll have two remaining here before we get to halftime. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. They come out five wide, three of them to the right side. Taylor now to throw on third down. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Charles Clay, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Bills will extend their lead. And that'll give them a two-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. You know, normally he's probably pretty happy with his performance at this point. He's played pretty well. Bottom line, they're down on the scoreboard, so I'm guessing he's not that happy.
No, the fantasy owners who have him for this week, oh, they're happy with what's going on. But for him,
now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Gordon. Past the 20. And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards.
The well-executed slant routes are based on timing, and that one was hit just right. Ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly, right to the receiver. He catches it up.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Corey Coleman, as the first half is winding down, and the Browns have cut it back within a score. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. They'll start on the ground with McCoy. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. On first down, it's Taylor. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete. Second down now after the incompletion. Final play of the half, it's Taylor. He's going to try and go deep again. And unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. Now, never mind, Larry. Forget your halftime report. Apparently, we are set for the third quarter of action already. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. 10 yards still left on second down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. And the offense moving quickly to the line. They'll look to throw here on first down. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And he's brought down. 11 yards on the pickup, and it's good enough for a Cleveland first down. There were a couple holes there, partner. Was that zone coverage?
That's exactly what it was, Brandon. When you see man-to-man, that defender runs with the receiver. In this case...
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jerry Hughes from that outside linebacker spot. He's able to get in there for a loss of 9.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Gets it to Gordon. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Defense sinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He finds Coleman. And out of bounds all the way down at the 2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 34 yards.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
First and goal here from the 2. Here's Johnson. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Well, there they went blitz defensively, Charles, and things were paved well coming from the linebacker position.
I love the way that you described it, paved well. Oftentimes, the guy who gets home on the blitz, he's going to get all the credit, but his teammates did all the dirty work, right? They ran into people on purpose. They sometimes tugged on jerseys to hold linemen to create space and gaps. And that play finished off really, really well. Well-conceived, well-designed, and even better executed. So much of this game is about leverage. We always talk about low man wins in the trenches. Well, it's like that in just about every position. And sometimes, if you lose that leverage and you're losing the battle, just jump up at the line of scrimmage and try and bat the...
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Ricardo Lewis, his second touchdown on the season. And once again, the Browns are back in front. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
This one taken from the 7. Oh, look at the juke. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And now the Browns defensive unit trots back out. Now a play fake here on first down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. They go now to McCoy. He's seen a ton of action this afternoon. He takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4. It's the Pro Bowler Jamie Collins that makes the stop. So quite the turnaround in this one from a week ago. And in the meetings, I made a faux pas of asking, hey, did he tweak something last week? Because we thought he just didn't look the same, but he's fine.
And I was so glad you asked that question. I mean, you had to take the brunt of the whole thing, and, of course, I sold you out on it. But
took one for the team.
You knew I was there with you, right? It was a legitimate question, though, because last week we didn't see what we're seeing today. The quickness to the hole, the ability to make cuts, the good vision. We didn't see any of that. He seemed a little bit sluggish in last week's game. Not so this week. Whatever the preparation was, it's working for him.
Here we go.
Now Taylor going to hand this one off to McCoy. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, partner, they've been running it well the entire game, and the big guys up front, they're a huge reason why. And now they're reaping the benefits as they continue to open up big holes and gain nice yardage.
On second down, Taylor. Over the middle and caught by the tight end Clay. 4 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Again, we'll see the pistol here.
Here we go. 1-9.
On third down, here's McCoy. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Brad Wing now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. They begin the drive with Johnson. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape of this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points all game long. The defense is going to win one every now and then.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He has Britt over the middle. And he's brought down after a good gain. 23 yards on the play. And passing yardage-wise, now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
Give them 13 on the pickup there. And the Browns are going to have a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
All right, here we go.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Josh Gordon with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Here now a look at LaShawn McCoy. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's gotten off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you're doing across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps and maybe stopping him before he can get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
Now a 20th carry here for McCoy. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
And now it's a 3rd and 4 situation for the offense. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Taylor. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he showcased the spin, but couldn't do much else as he's wrangled down.
A short game that doesn't get him the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. Back now in Buffalo. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. And the evidence shows last week's game, it's really leaked into a second game now, Charles. What do you think of this?
And it's a surprise, isn't it? Because when we spent time watching them practice, talking with the coaches, they felt like a bounce back was going to happen this week. They were very confident in the game plan, thought the defenses they would see would present great opportunities for big-time runs. We're not getting that so far. I don't know if it's the game plan or if they're just being overwhelmed by the defense they're facing.
Give them 12 yards on that one. It earns them a fresh set of downs. Now an Eastern Michigan man, Darius Jackson on the carry. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. But at least he was able to break that initial contact, or it could have been a loss.
Yeah, give credit to the defensive player, though. What did he do? Made him slow down, slow up his feet, and allowed the rest of the guys to get there to finish him off.
So they come out here in the eye. They run again with Jackson. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
One of the beauties of a 3-4 defense is that you have flexibility with your linebackers, and you can put them in different spots. But one of the downsides is an offensive team that's committed to running the football, you can get your big offensive linemen up on linebackers quicker, and that usually gives you an advantage in running it.
And they'll add a DB in the secondary here on 3rd and 14. A first throw for the backup Osweiler. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Now Osweiler on first down. Gets it to Gordon. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Give him 11 on the game there. And that'll be good for a Cleveland first.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
On first and 10, it's Osweiler. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Reggie Ragland, the rookie from Alabama, in there to record the second sack of his young NFL career.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player. 3rd and 5, so they bring in an extra defensive back.
Expecting pass. Now it's Osweiler. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Again, now it's Taylor on 2nd and 10. Over the middle here to Brown. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. So the offense has it 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Taylor. Man open right side, it's the tight end Clay. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there are more people there to get him down.
To throw is Taylor. Quick hitter here, it's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
And oh, look at that, a diving catch. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. Now Taylor on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jamie Collins in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Taylor to throw on 2nd down. It's complete to Brown, right side. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. This will be play number 7 on the drive, 3rd and a yard. And now they're in the hurry-up. Taylor, and this is caught by Watkins. And he's brought down, but following a pretty juke move that gives him the 1st down. the gun. It's Taylor. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. The 40. He's at the 30. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tank.
That's your boy Old Mo. You said momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns defense getting ready. After the interception, here's Taylor. Over the middle, complete to Tate. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. And they're going to speed things up here. They go play action with Taylor. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. 15 yards through the air and a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Taylor. He's got his man. This is Tate. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Offensive line wasn't set. There's the flag, and 5 yards back they go.
Quarterback has to look around and make sure that his team is ready to go. Sometimes the quarterbacks go faster than is necessary.
Again, it's Taylor. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. To throw again is Taylor. And he'll be hit from behind and taken down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So the offense took the timeout. Looks like they're ready to go as we get set to resume the action. Now look at this. 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Here we go. It's Taylor on 4th down. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
Hey, watch the slant. All right, here we go. Good, good.
looks like he'll throw here. Gets it to Gordon. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So the offensive unit called the TO. And now we are ready to resume play. In the red zone this time.
Here we go now. Detroit!
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Give him credit for batting it away, but unable to come up with the interception. And sometimes that joke does come true. Guys are on defense for a reason. Maybe their hands aren't quite as skillful as the guys on offense, but a lot of credit on that play for just knocking it away.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Jerry Hughes coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. Well, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth. The only thing that's not fun is that we got the mid-game notification that our flight was canceled tonight, but we'll deal with that later. It was really a fun game to watch, though.
It was, and there is something special about games played in the snow because the element of surprise really kicks in. You don't know how they're going to handle the ball, if someone's going to make a dramatic play just out of nowhere, and all of a sudden it just changes the course of things. But a big shout out to our crew to make sure that we were comfortable up here, as comfortable as one could be. In these elements, they took care of us and made sure we were dressed properly.
So for Cleveland, the win is their 8th on the year, and they will head home next week to take on the San Diego Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Bills, the rough season continues as they plunge to 1-13, and they will be at home next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. Now we just have to deal with a snow-filled parking lot as we say so long from Buffalo.
I'm just looking forward to getting warm.